Alright, what is up, everyone? This is your boy Chris right here, and I just got back from work, and it's pretty exhausting, but yeah, you still can't really see me clearly, but I'm still gonna make a video about this, and today we're gonna be talking about is this really it for opponent Trailblazers? They're down 3-0 against the Golden State Warriors, and Bucks are up 2-0 against Toronto. It seems like Toronto, they lost confidence that they're not gonna beat the Milwaukee Bucks in the 7-game series. They might win one game at home court, but if we're talking about can they beat the Milwaukee 5-7, I don't think so, and if Milwaukee goes to NBA Finals, which I know they will, and it goes to Warriors face Milwaukee at the Milwaukee Bucks Stadium, because remember, Bucks they got the best record in the NBA this year. And they got home court advantage. A home court advantage is something else that Bucks play really well. So, and just remember this though, Kevin Durant, he's most likely he's not gonna play Game One, Game Two, Game Three against Milwaukee because a calf injury takes like at least a month or two, depends on how hard he pulled it. And bad news for the Warriors, their best defender and Finals MVP Iguodala also got a left calf injury. So most likely Iguodala, he won't play either in game one or game two. Maybe he'll come back in game three, but going up against the Bucks game one, game two, he's most likely not gonna play. So even Boogie, their best dominant center, is not gonna play until next series. So the Warriors they're having a lot of bad luck right now because their bench is not that deep. You got your best scorer, best player not coming back until either game three, game four. You got your another best defender not playing game one, game two, and Boogie's not even playing game one, game two. And how do you expect this Warriors team to take down this all-around strong, physical Milwaukee Bucks team, man? Who's gonna guard Draymond? I mean, who's gonna guard Giannis Antetokounmpo? Who's gonna guard Middleton in the post? Who's gonna stop, the big four that can shoot the lights out, like Lopez and Meritage, Ilyasova? Like, think about it, like. The Warriors, on the other hand, they don't have size, so they don't really have a true rim protector, and they're pretty much weak inside the paint. Remember, the Bucks got a good deep ass bench that can stay consistent. While the Warriors bench, on the other hand, you got Quinn Cook, Jordan Bell, Jonas Repko, Sean Livingston. That doesn't look like a really powerful bench to me, because Jordan Bell's still young. He hasn't played a lot. Quinn Cook is just another bum. Like, I don't know why they don't play him anymore, but it seems like, he's just not getting a lot of promising minutes. Jonas Repko, like I said, guy was a shooter with Utah, but when he came to Golden State, like, he wasn't the same Jonas Repko I seen in Utah Jazz. So, I mean, I'm sorry, no, the Boston Celtics, my bad. Andrew Bogut, yeah, he came back, but he wasn't the same Andrew Bogut that we know back in 2015-16. So I'm just letting the folks that, if the Golden State Warriors face the Milwaukee Bucks team without Kevin Durant, Boogie, and Iguodala do, then I don't know how they're going to stop Giannis the Greek Freak. Because if you don't have Kevin Durant that's above 6'11", then he's not going to appear in Game 1, Game 2, and you lost your best defender, which is Andre Iguodala, and you lost Boogie, who could have some help in the paint, then pretty much the Warriors, like, they're running out of luck right now. So, I mean, what do you expect? Like, their only best defender is Draymond, but like I told you, Draymond's small compared against, Giannis, so that ain't going to happen anytime soon. Clay and Curry too small against Giannis when you look at a bench. Iguodala is out, so who else is gonna step up and guard Giannis? Dude, like I said, Jonas Drepko is a defense liability. Cook is still young. Well, I don't think he's not that young, but Cook doesn't have experience how to guard a Greek freak. Jordan Bell, I don't think so. That's why I said this before. The Warriors, they're in deep trouble if they don't get Kevin Durant or Iguodala back. But on the other hand, if they get Kevin Durant back in Game One, it could be a close one in Milwaukee. I respect that one. But like I said, they say Kevin Durant's not even close from recovering a calf injury. So like I told you, Kevin Durant most likely is not going to play Game One, Game Two. Iguodala will be out for a while. Damon Jones just got back, but he's going to be a little bit rusty, so it'll take like at least a day or 3 or 4 or 5 days for him to come back fully. Boogie, like I told you, won't come back strong until next year. So pretty much the Warriors, like, their dynasty could be it against the Milwaukee, like I told you. Milwaukee ain't the Houston Rockets, they ain't Portland, where they can't even beat this team without Kevin Durant. This Bucks team is in a different level. Like, Giannis playing like MVP, Middleton's playing like all around first style, big shooting guard. Meritage, Ilyasova are both 6'10". They can shoot the lights out. Lopez is not really a big dominant center, but he can shoot the lights out too. George Hill's a really good spot up shooter. Connaughton's another good shooter. You also got Brett Brogdon and Malcolm Brogdon or Eric Bledsoe. They can also get some help too. I mean, Bledsoe, like I told you, he's played more into solid point guard, and I think he's better than Laurie. And Malcolm Brogdon, like I said, ever since he came back from an injury, Brogdon could shoot the lights out too. So this Bucks team all around, like I told you, they get a good bench. They're one heck of a consistent team, and there's no fucking way anyone in the Warriors roster without Draymond. I mean, besides Draymond, that's the only best defender they have. But who's gonna guard the Greek Freak? And I've been saying this many, many times though. If they don't get Kevin Durant back, if they don't get Boogie, If they don't get Draymond, I mean, oh my gosh, why do I keep on thinking about Draymond is Iggy? If they don't get Iguodala back, then it's gonna be bad news for the Golden State. I don't think they're gonna take down this Bucks team in the 17th series. So most likely it's gonna be in 6-5. But like I told you, Bucks got the home court advantage, so that's gonna be different. And I'm telling you, Greek Freak is super long, dude. Just think about Greek Freak's younger version of LeBron, but more taller and more lankier. Do you really expect any Warriors bench or especially Draymond to guard that guy? I don't really think so. Like I told you, only Kevin Durant's long arms could reach it, but he ain't there in game 1, game 2. So wish you luck to Golden State Warriors fans and team. Looks like your dynasty's the it against the Milwaukee Bucks, but I'm just letting you know, like that's what you get when you sign too many All Stars. But not a Warriors hater, but I'm just spitting facts right now. The fact that the Milwaukee, they got size and height advantage over the Golden State, and that's something the Warriors they don't like. Like it reminds me like back in 3 or 2 years ago when OKC used to have Kevin Durant, Ibaka, Kenner, Adams, and Perkins. Dude, the size killed the Warriors big three nearly, but it was kind of KD's fault that they blew a 3-1 lead. So and the Bucks are gonna remind just like the Warriors that they got size and length and everything. Giannis like a 7-1 Greek nature freak, and you also got Middleton, Meritage, Ilyasova. They're like fucking like what 6'10", 6'11". They can shoot the lights out, so you don't want to give those big, wide open shots. And don't forget Bledsoe too. Like he could really help the Bucks too with his all around game. And Malcolm Brogdon, like I said, another consistent player, dude. Once we get it going. Meanwhile, on the other hand, they're going towards bench too, like Jordan Bell, Kevon Looney, Damian Jones, Quinn Cook. Like they seem like they play like G League players. And Livingston's aging up. Jonas Repko, I don't know what the hell he's doing. Since Iguodala, the best defender coming off the bench, is out, Damian Jones a little bit rusty, Boogie's out, Katie's out. Do you really think this Warriors team with Curry and Clay and Draymond could take down this athletic Bucks team in 7? Probably not, though. So let me know what you think.